Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Waiting and Watching. Today we're up in the cold mountains alongside a river, and we're just going to walk into the fog, see what we can see up at the top. Right alongside the snow, where it's a bit easier to walk than through the snow. You can imagine hearing the crunching under your feet of snow as you walk through it. And through we go. Visibility is low, but that might make for a good photo. Try to stay alongside the river here. Let's see. Might as well go take a look. How about that? Let's just make sure that we're not... Oh, look at this. So you do get a bit of that blowing snow. But you also have this magnificent landscape. Let's see. If we position ourselves so we can see the mountains, the stream. We'll even see us down there a little bit, but I think this is actually pretty nice. Yeah. Why don't we take this picture? It's a nice cold morning. Might not be in the best spot to get around, but that's okay. Sometimes going back is the only way forward. And especially when you've found that the way you're going might not be the safest. Sometimes it's better to take your time, head back, and go up an alternate path. Oh, there we go. Some of the visibility has cleared up. Maybe we can take a look around. See what sights there are to behold us here. I like the play between the flowing water and the snow. It's something I'm especially fond of. Maybe we can... Why don't we go in for a little closer look here? Make sure that there's nothing out in the distance. See if there's any wildlife we might spot surviving out here in the cold. Matter of fact, that's a rock? No, it's moving. That is not a rock. What have we found here? A ram? Let's go through these trees. at this. How about we go in here for a bit of a closer look here with the water playing. If we go back a little bit, we can get right at the edge. We get some here in the foreground. This is pretty. Like I said, there's something about flowing water, still snow, freshly fallen blanket of snow over it. You can kind of see how they play together, and it's an interesting for us to think about because it's the same thing. It's all water. Cool. Very cool. Some movement there, or just a tree? Just a tree, and here comes... Oh, no, that was just a gust there. Depending on which direction you look, affects the visibility. That's okay. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage as well. Sometimes a very dark patch of fog, as soon as it clears or as the light starts peeking through it, can look very pretty. But we're just going to continue trudging through the snow here. It reminds me of the times I've trudged through snow just like this. This is about knee deep. I've been in snow deeper than that. It's an experience, that's for sure. It's a good one. It's a memory I have. Might happen again someday. That's what happens when you spend your time going outside, looking for wildlife. Another ram? I think it might be. It's a bit furry, a bit fuzzy for one, but you gotta have a thick winter coat to survive stuff like this. That is for sure. Just take a look around. Continue going along. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go too much further, because that seems to be quite an upright. Oh, to actually get this fork here, that's very nice. Why don't we back up? We'll unfortunately disturb the snow a little bit for our image, but we might be able to frame it. I'm thinking something overhead and a bit wide. Yeah. How about a bird's eye view? Really tall. Oh, wow. Yeah, the visibility really clears up the higher up you go. This is gorgeous. Not something we would get to see unless we were standing at the edge of a cliff or something that overlooked this. Let's see here. Why don't we just make it a nice... Oh, over there on the left is a deer, I think, maybe another ram. If we do that, let's just affect the... I want to lower the exposure a little bit. It's very bright with the whiteness here. And up our contrast a touch. How about that? Yeah. I think that's nice. I like that. The two streams coming down. You don't quite get all of them merging into one in this photo, but you do get some wildlife and very pretty mountains. This is nice. That's pretty cool. certainly something that would be quite difficult to visit in person. It is much easier here. It would be quite a trek, but it might be worth it. Sometimes putting in the effort rewards you. Sometimes. You do have to have a bit of experience to know when you get that kind of gut feeling. It's usually just before it happens of like, oh, this is about to pay off. And that's all dependent on your view and your perspective. Some may see this as just a walk through the snow, but I think we've had quite a nice time. We've seen a few wildlife, none close enough to really get any close pictures of, but the Rocky Mountain bighorn ram. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, just the snow and the water. You get some runoff coming down into this river here. It's very nice. I think that'll do it for today. I think we've had a good day. And thank you for joining us. Maybe you'll come back next week. We'll continue waiting and watching. You'll never know what we'll see.